Alright guys, so back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and hop into the new INT RADITZ'S EZA area. Yes, it is an EZA area. Now, I'm on record as saying I don't really mind these EZA areas so much, provided two things. Number one, it's a free-to-play unit, which this is. This RADITZ'S is just a free-to-play unit, so it's not really that big of a deal. And then two, they also are doing a traditional EZA, at least one other one in the same celebration, which here they are. We have Physical Vegito Blues EZA is coming next week on JP, so I don't actually mind this RADITZ'S event as an EZA area. I mean, if anything, one thing I do like about this event, I mean, maybe this is just something I like that a lot of people are probably not going to agree with, is it does have you use different units, right? Like, we're not using sort of the same, like, units that we would just be dominating stuff with. Okay, so number one, in order for this event to become available, you have to complete every single stage of two different events. I'm actually going to show some of the info here on the Dokkan Wiki in a second. They got the page built very quickly. Shout out to them. So here's the units you're able to use. You have to use this RADITZ'S and this Great Ape Nappa, which we've got. And then it's basically all the Saiyan Saga characters in here. So this actually isn't really going to be that bad. The roster is actually pretty good. Even with a limited leader skill, I think this is going to be a very, very simple run. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch over here. So again, you know, you have to complete every stage of these two events, this OG Saiyan Saga event, as well as the actual RADITZ'S event. Both of these are up right now. A couple people correctly deduced that the reason that they extended this Saiyan Saga event recently was for this RADITZ'S Extreme Z area, not because there's another LR coming up, right? Here, of course, are all the units that we can use for this event, right? Again, you have to use the INT RADITZ'S and the INT Nappa. Keep in mind that, you know, for free-to-play players, this is going to get pretty easy, provided you're starting out, you know, I don't know, maybe if you're going to run INT RADITZ'S as your leader or what, but, you know, as you're slowly able to EZA him, he's just going to get better and better, and it's going to make the event easier and easier, right? So, I've pulled up all the units, right? So, the guy I'm using as my leader is this Great Ape RADITZ'S. But, like, not everyone is going to have, like, you know, you don't need to use this guy. You could probably just use pretty much, like, a lot of different units here, honestly. We'll leave this guy up, but this is who I'm using as my leader. There's LRT and Chaozu. I actually think they're another very good option for a leader. 100% attack and defense for all types is going to be fine here. Then, of course, there's LR Vegeta and Nappa. I mean, you can go ahead and rock them. Quite honestly, you could probably just rock them as a leader, and, you know, themselves are going to be able to just dominate this RADITZ'S, right? Then we have LR Piccolo. I think LR Piccolo actually could be a decent enough unit for a leader skill as well. 150% to HP is not going to be too bad. I mean, that's going to make you, I think, virtually unkillable in an event like this. LR Prime Battle Krillin, you're probably not going to want to run him, because excuse me, run him as a leader, I mean. Because outside of himself and then dead Yamcha, that's it for Earthlings, right? Well, and Tien and Chaozu. So I don't know. I mean, because dead Yamcha you probably don't want to run, right? So we're going to get rid of him because we don't want to use him as a leader. Dead Yamcha, I mean, his leader skill is, you know, only one of the worst in the game. All types attack minus 1,000, so I don't really recommend bringing this guy. I'll probably rainbow him someday, but I don't have him rainbowed yet. Great Ape Vegeta, nope. You don't want to have him. You don't want to use him in this event at all, honestly. Because remember, RADITZ'S is INT, so you want to use physical units. So you'd want to avoid this Kaioken Goku, although he is still really good. But, you know, this isn't the best place for him. You have this INT RADITZ'S. You must use him. You can use him as a leader skill here, but keep in mind it's only going to be low-class warrior category that he's buffing, which is basically just going to be the other RADITZ'S units, right? So you don't really want to use him as a leader if you can help it. Great Ape RADITZ'S. Wait, I've got Great Ape RADITZ'S pulled up twice? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. Great Ape RADITZ'S, of course, is the one that we're using. This Kaioken Goku is actually, I think, a really good option, too. Because AGL and physical, you're not going to get buffs for the RADITZ'S you have to use as part of your team, and then the friend RADITZ'S or Great Ape Nappa, but you could easily build, you know, LR Vegeta and Nappa and then full physical units, and I think this guy actually could work pretty solidly. You know, plus he's also going to be an orb changer, which would be good because Ki is going to be tough to come by in this event. So if you got this Kaioken Goku ready to go, that's good. He's from the World Tournament, by the way. I'm actually one dupe away from rainbowing this guy. Otherwise, I probably would use him, but you guys know how I am. I like to use rainbow units. This is going to be probably one of the better options for pretty much everyone. This Scouter Vegeta, I mean, he's going to get his additional attack 60 right there from the Goku family category enemy because you're fighting RADITZ'S. So this Vegeta will be able to completely dominate. He's going to be super powerful here. This Nappa's another really good option because he's a support type unit for physical. Again, Key's going to be an issue, and you want to run as many physical units as possible. So, I mean, you potentially could run this guy as leader. This Vegeta, you don't really want to run or use him as leader. This Super Strike Vegeta, again, you don't really want to run him as a leader or use him at all. Same thing with this Goku, int type HP 50%. No, I mean, recover 7% HP, it's not the worst ever, but I mean, obviously you don't need to run this guy. This Goku, you could run on the team. He's going to be good with type advantage, but you don't have to worry about his leader skills, so not him. Great Ape Nappa, no leader skills fodder. He sucks, but you have to use him. Then this Vegeta is just a free-to-play SR card you're not going to use. And then same with this Kid Gohan right here, right? So really, you're going to want to use either Tien and Chaozu, I think, or Raditz, or one of the physical units. One of the units that have the physical like types, I think that's going to work out well. Because, again, you're going to want to run a lot of physical units right here, right? So let's go ahead and hop in, and let's see how tough this is going to be. Again, I don't really think this is going to be too bad at all. This is a squad we're going to go ahead and use right here. Of course, got to get LR, Vegeta, and Nappa on here. Like, they're just, like, if they get a clean super attack in, I think they could one-shot Raditz probably, but potentially. I mean, the only thing is it's going to be super tough to get them the amount of key that they need. But they're a summonable LR. Like, this is a free-to-play event. Like, this is weaker than a free-to-play event, so it's not exactly going to be an issue. Yeah, and look at Krillin. Alright, so Krillin, I actually think might one-shot this Raditz right here. I think there's a possibility. We got some AGL orbs right there for Vegeta and Nappa next turn. That's good. So Krillin with his 18-key super attack. Are you one-shotted, Raditz? Again, I think he probably is. Is this going to hit everyone? Actually? This is, isn't it? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, I was... Because in the World Tournament, AoEs work against you like that, right? So I was curious. I think this is a one-shot. No, but very close. Very close. And then this Nappa... Oh, actually not able to finish him off. Okay. But yeah, Krillin, if you have your LR Krillin done, he is far and away going to be the MVP, right? The runaway MVP for this event, I think. That physical Nappa, of course, is going to be really good because he's giving key to Krillin and then potentially giving him extra attack and defense as well, which is super important, right? You just want to, I think, build things around Krillin as much as possible. So maybe even running Tien and Chaozu could be not that bad of an idea because I think they would link up rather well, actually, with that LR Krillin. So let's just keep going. There is also the chance of the Great Ape transformations activating a lot. Now, I don't... there might be some players out there who, your boxes aren't really going to be ready for this type of event. I mean, the good news for global players is, like, you can, like, sort of think about the team you want to build, and you have months of preparation time, right? Whereas on JP, we don't really know what units we're going to have to use going into it. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty easy right here. See you later, Raditz. That's going to be an easy one turn. Let's see Vegeta and Nappa, how much damage he'll take right here. Double digits, of course. Can they one-shot? No, probably not. I think Krillin is actually going to hit quite a bit harder than them. But, they're still going to be super powerful. If it lasts 3 turns, remember, you can get the Nappa active skill, which would allow him to dodge all attacks on turn 3, which, of course, is going to be exceptionally powerful right there. I don't think it's likely that you're going to get to turn 4 or higher on this type of event. So you're probably not going to see the Vegeta and Nappa card exchange. But if you do, they're going to give you a guaranteed victory because, at that point, you'd be right near the end, and then they would go ahead and, do the exchange and then heal you up, right? So that would be super, super good. All right, let's keep going. Now let's jump into the super stage. This is where things get a little bit tougher, obviously. But again, I'm not really too concerned. This one doesn't seem that bad. I think Great Ape Raditz as your leader is, again, probably going to be your best bet because giving key HP and key attack and defense. We are over 100k HP, which is, I mean, really all you would want. Yeah, here we go. I mean, we keep getting this, and there's not really much struggle that's going to happen because, when Krillin is getting buffed by this Nappa. Now, the one thing I do want to point out is that Nappa does not have a 100% chance of giving the buff. Matter of fact, I don't think it's active right there. I think it's a 70% chance for Nappa to give a attack and defensive buff. Let me actually pull him up and take a look. Okay, so Nappa has a great chance, which is 70% of 30% attack and defense for physical allies. Yeah, so now that's actually a little bit of damage that Nappa's taking. I'm surprised right there. That's more than I would have thought. That means some of these units could be exposed and take a lot of damage depending upon the situation. I think Great Ape Raditz actually could be okay right here. I want to just to see, right? let's give him this attack. Now, the thing about Great Ape Raditz, what's his defense at? 31k. I mean, it's comparable to LR Vegeta and Nappa. He's a nuker, right? The more attack and the more orbs he gets, more attack and defense he gets. That's actually not too bad. Looks like Great Ape Raditz is actually good enough to where, like, if you get him a couple orbs, like, he can withstand attacks as well. So, there you go. Looks like Great Ape Raditz is actually a pretty good option here. And again, I'm not really too upset about having to rainbow the Great Ape Raditz because I want to rainbow options for, like, the Giant category team and the low-class Warrior category team anyway. You know, those are two of the most limited category teams in Dokkan history still at this point. Okay, I've not used any of the meat items, by the way. You know, we have the 2 different meat items, and I'm not going to use them at all. I'll just use a stone. I mean, that's good. I'm glad they finally did add the meat items to JP. You know, obviously that's very good for free-to-play players. You know, having these items, you know, to give you a little bit of extra stamina. So, that is a nice change. That's a good thing that Dokkan copied from Legends. You know, Dokkan and Legends frequently copy from each other. You know, Dokkan has taken the stupid event staggering thing I hate as some of these easy areas, right? Where, like, you know, currently on Global, there's the Super Saiyan 2 Gokus. Like, the first one comes out a week from today, then 2 weeks from today, and then 3 weeks from today. It's stupid, you know, like, just drop them all in the same day. Like, how about that? Alright, so this is actually a really bad rotation right here. I should probably put Nappa in the middle, actually, because that's gonna, well, I don't know. We're just gonna float Nappa off and hope he doesn't get us really messed up. I'll avoid a super attack with Raditz because I want to save all these physical key spheres for Krillin. I think that's a little bit more important, and I'll hit this, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Look at LR Krillin's gonna get a lot of orbs right here. Alright, so again, this Great Ape Raditz is not really in danger, but I'm not really too sure how the other Raditz... Oh, that's fine. Okay. The other Raditz and the other Nappa, I mean, maybe they'll take a lot of damage. Let's see. Okay, it's not really that bad. I mean, that is a lot of damage. It just depends. Like, alright, he did take 14k. And you're going to take even more, aren't you? I mean, we did take a significant amount of... I don't know. Maybe this could actually be a little bit difficult for some people. I think this could actually get a little bit annoying depending upon what your box is like and stuff like that. But then again, we did just get, like, an absolutely dreadful opening rotation right there, right? Like it was a horrible opening rotation, having basically the 3 non-type advantage units, you know, the big non-type advantage units we've got. Plus, those are, like, the 3 weakest units of the team. The Great Ape Raditz, or the Easy Raditz, the Great Ape, I'm losing my words. The Great Ape Raditz, the Easy Raditz, and the Great Ape Nappa were, like, the worst. Yeah, there's LR Krillin. I mean, you get LR Krillin, he's just going to completely dominate this. So, I mean, you know, global players, make sure you get LR Krillin done, you know, so you can do this easy, This Raditz is going to be pretty good, I think, for, like, World Tournament. The Saiyan Saga team is going to be very interesting for World Tournament, by the way, because you now have, you know, several strong AoE units. Krillin, Vegeta, and Nappa, and now this Easy Raditz. So, you know, they're giving us a lot of AoE units as of late. So, there we go. There's the Raditz Extreme Z area. I don't think it should be too bad. Again, you know, global players, you guys have plenty of time to get some of these options done. Plus, like, Scouter Vegeta, who I did not use right here, I mean, he will absolutely dominate this, again, because he's going up against Raditz, who's a Goku family enemy, so he's going to be at his full power. And then this April Fool's Day Goku is, again, going to be super good here, and that's the unit that most people probably would have, and probably have him rainbowed. Yeah, especially, unless you re-rolled in, like, the last 2 weeks or something like that. Like, this event was just here for April Fool's Day, too, so you really should have this Goku and Vegeta right there. So, obviously, most people, 99% of people are not going to have Vegeta and Nappa, but you definitely do not need them. You know, let me just do one run without them on the team, just, you know, because, again, 99% of players are just not going to have Vegeta and Nappa, right? So, we'll just go ahead and take them off. I mean, the rest of these units are very easy to acquire units. I'm probably going to go ahead and put in Scouter Vegeta here. I think outside of Vegeta and Nappa, he is the next one I would go ahead and toss in here. So, this should be another easy W right here. I mean, Vegeta and Nappa are obviously helpful, but they would be way more helpful if we would be getting to turn 3 or 4, where they could use the active skill, 100% chance to dodge, or the exchange mechanic, you know, 50% HP healing. That is how much they heal, right? 50% when they exchange into Vegeta? Let me double check that. I believe it's 50%. Yeah, Vegeta heals 50% when he first comes in. Okay. Wow. All right, pretty good opening rotation right here. I think Vegeta gets defense on super attack, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to be fine anyway. We'll give all those orbs to Raditz right there. Of course, it's very important to give as many orbs as possible to Great Ape Raditz. He's a nuking card. All right, so let's see that, you know, Vegeta has type advantage, so he'll be able to mop this up anyway. But it would have been way better if he supered first. Yeah, 30k is nothing. And then, okay, after he super attacks, he's going to be taking double digits. Don't forget that he does stack, I think, both attack and defense on his super attack as well. So, you know, if he gets, like, multiple supers or as he's super attacking, he's just going to get better and better and better. The Scouter Vegeta is definitely still a good unit. And then, yeah, this Great Ape Raditz is fine, man. Like, you know, as long as you get him a couple of orbs, he'll be good. And I do really like his leader skill because he's affecting everyone, right? Because, like, one thing not to forget is that the friend Raditz we have, his leader skill is not affecting everyone, right? It's only affecting Raditz units. So, although we do have 3 of them on the team. Is that? Yeah, that's a super attack. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and give that to him. I guess I'll do this. Yeah, and then that'll give a super attack to the EZA area Raditz, and then that should be it. GG right there. Okay, so there we go. You know, these runs are pretty easy. Again, you know, it could be tough for some people depending upon, you know, if you refuse to put resources into some of these units or something like that. Like, you know, I totally understand if you don't want to put orbs or, you know, anything into some of these units. But, you know, a lot of them, it's not like a lot of these guys are super new, right? Like, you have LR Vegeta and Nappa, and then I guess Prime Battle Krillin. The rest are old. Oh, you know who they don't let you use here is Tech Raditz? Well, I guess it makes sense because they force you to use Int Raditz, so you couldn't use Tech Raditz anyway. Yeah, so I guess that does make sense, right? But yeah, all these units are super old. Like Great Ape Nappa, you know, the April Fool's Day Goku, you know, Tien and Chaozu, LR Piccolo. Remember, I don't have LR Piccolo Rainbowed, but LR Piccolo, if I had LR Piccolo Rainbowed, he actually would be a good option for this too. I think the amount of defense that LR Piccolo has would be enough in this mode. And remember that he is going to be giving defense to the whole rotation as well. So that could be good. Like, LR Piccolo could be a very solid unit here. One dupe away from being able to rainbow him. Watch. I'm going to get the last copy I need of Piccolo in a week or 2 here, and I'm going to have my LR Piccolo rainbow. Just you wait and see. And then, you know, after that, you know, I'll need one more. After the next World Tournament, I'll need one more copy of this guy. So 2 tournaments until I can rainbow him. And then, you know, the last 3 Battlefield units, I mean, it's just going to take forever to rainbow them. It's just how it works. So let me know what you guys think. Super easy, I think. You know, I know sometimes these get a little bit annoying because your leader skills can't be the best, right? My cord unplugged. I've been having so much difficulty with this cord. I got to remember to order a no cord, even though I just bought this cord. Android phones and the cords, they're just such bad quality. But all right, guys, we'll go ahead and finish up here. Thanks for watching. Good luck on the EZA, and I'll catch you guys next time.